Hello everyone, welcome back to Bangtan News today. Today we are going to discuss something that makes the fans excited, warm and a little emotional. It all started with Jimin and Jungkook's surprise video, which was not only cute and sweet, but also opened up a lot of small signs that felt very important to fans. The video immediately sparked a huge wave of enthusiasm. Shortly after its release, a hashtag appeared and quickly became trending on X. The caption is hashtag, which means, Kookmin's journey on Disney Plus. At first glance it looks like a regular promotional hashtag. But for fans who have followed them for a long time, this hashtag feels like it has a deeper meaning. What surprised many was not just the existence of the hashtag, but the impression that Jimin and Jungkook knew what the fandom had been feeling about their closeness. Not directly, not with big statements, but in a subtle and gentle way. Like a small acknowledgement that they know there is a collective affection growing around their relationship. Some people might say, it's just a two-way promotion. But for many fans, there is a warmer feel than just the usual cooperation. Jungkook, as we know, is a person who pays a lot of attention to social media. He's not always active, but he's sensitive. He reads, he monitors, and he knows what the crowd is talking about. There are even small moments that fans remember until now. For example, when Jungkook is playing a game and he adds a user whose name relates to their ship. That's not a big deal, but it pretty much shows that he's aware of the conversation out there. Such small gestures make the fandom feel that Jungkook is not resisting or staying away. He didn't make it a problem. He just accepted it casually and maturely. Jimin is the same. It has some moments that fandom captures as a sign that it also knows what it is talking about them. One of them is when he once mentioned the word Jungkook in his live broadcast. Some say it may have been an accident. But there are also those who feel that he consciously chose that comment in the midst of a rush of passing messages. Jimin himself once said that the comments on the live were moving very quickly. So if the word he had time to read and he said, it automatically became an important moment for fandom. Not a big declaration, not a drama, but a small wink that feels familiar and tender. If we look at these little signs together, the hashtags used in the video, Jungkook who secretly interacts with ship-related things, and Jimin who mentions Jungkook, then it looks the same pattern. They are aware, they see, and they do not resist, not excessive, not far-fetched. Only a calm reception. The way they respond to fan narratives is simple. They don't shy away, but they don't make it a big topic either. They just let the names flow in the public space without making them controversial. This calm and natural position is what makes many people feel tenderness when they see them together. On the contrary, for people who flatly reject the idea that they are close, this subtle gesture becomes a kind of tacit answer that the existence of the ship did not bother them. They just deal with it maturely, calmly, and without drama. For fandom, this feels like an honor. It's like watching a warm relationship, without the need for certainty or big statements. The romance that fans feel also does not come from big things, but from small moments, like a smile that lasts a little longer, a look that feels familiar, or a joke that only the two of them understand. It is this softness that is often associated with the term Jungkook. Not as a sure thing, but as an intimate narrative born of small gestures that are consistent and feel sincere. In the end, these hashtags, surprise videos, and small interactions on social media don't need overinterpretation. All they offer is a loving atmosphere that makes fans imagine a warm closeness between them, and maybe that's what makes it so beautiful. Jimin and Jungkook always seem to make room for the naturalness of their relationship. No pressure, no drama. Only comfort arises from two people who have known each other for a long time and take care of each other. Then we get into the part that makes fans even more emotional. The pop-up says, "Are you sure?" or "Are you sure?" which will be held in Omotesando, Japan. For fans, this location is not a random location. The event will take place in Omihara Forest, the 6th floor of Omikado, at Tokyo Plaza Omotesando, from December 9th to 14th. Apparently, this event is just a promotion for the Disney Plus program. But for fans, this place is like a stage of memories for Jimin and Jungkook. Omotesando is an area they often affectionately refer to. The places they visit, where they have memories of each other, where they feel free and happy without pressure. So when this pop-up was announced, many fans immediately felt the emotional atmosphere. That simple event turned into a kind of tribute to the little moments they might have shared. Just the thought of Jimin and Jungkook walking down the street made a lot of people smile. We imagine them laughing, looking around the store, or sharing a little story, all in a light and natural atmosphere. No pomp, just gentle togetherness. Tokyo, especially Omotesando, feels like a place where they can escape the hustle and bustle and be themselves. So it is natural that this event feels like pool home, or a small house that holds an emotional imprint for both. For Fandom, this opens a new chapter of their narrative. Not just as an idol, but as two people who have space and memories together, and as always, the relationship between the two is felt through simple things. There's no big drama, just the subtle details that hold it all together, the looks, the smiles, the laughter, and the way they gently respond to the fandom. In the end, all of these things, surprise videos, trending hashtags, little moments in live, and pop-up events in Japan, create one warm storyline, stories about the friendship, closeness, and connection you feel without them needing to explain that. That's what makes Jimin and Jungkook so special to so many people.